and Oman's agreement and who is going to win from this and who would be the loser. If we go to the conclusion of this that we started, you looked a bit of pessimist, but on the other hand, you mentioned India. India is really worried. They say that we are looking very closely, and even there was some news. Or you can call it rumors or whatever, that India is also considering having such type of agreement with Israel and UAE perhaps. So how do you see things? If that things materializes, then do you think that the importance of this pact will become much more relevant?
India is already very closely linked to Israel. Has been for ages. It's nothing new. With the UAE, you see there the number of if you have been to Dubai, like many of our friends have, they see how, and not now, this has been for ages, and Saudi Arabia too hasn't been very enamored of Pakistanis. A lot of the work, a major portion of the workforce in the UAE is either Indian or Bangladeshi. Okay? Even if we, by sort of wishful thought, if we think, oh, but they are our Muslim brothers, etc., and this whole idea is absolutely erroneous. However, they choose to treat Indians and Bangladeshis better than they treat us. They view them in more, let's say, favorably than they do view us. Why is that? So if we think that by some miracle the Arabs, any Arab state is going to have a better impression of us as Pakistanis, and if that translates into the labor economy, because that's all we can contribute, I don't think that that's going to have very much of a difference than it already makes right now. The problem is Israel. Will Israel, God forbid, if there is a conflict again between India and Pakistan, will Israel intervene more than it has already with the latest skirmish that took place? I doubt it. But the only thorn in this is Israel. India is out of the running. India is worried. India has lost ground, has lost diplomatic ground. Has conceded that.
So this is another blow.
More than it. Sorry.
So this is another diplomatic blow to India.
Oh yes. India might have a pact with the UAE and with Israel. Does that end Pakistan's ties with the UAE? No, it doesn't. If good ties with the UAE mean that the UAE should continue to suffer swathes of Pakistanis going there and begging and being involved in crime, whether petty or whatever, if tolerating that means better ties, I'm sorry, that doesn't happen diplomatically. No one and no country tolerates such stuff. But I don't see any major shifts at all. That's what you see. Currently, it isn't like that. So India is trying to flounder around in the world and try and pick friends. Because being the regional bully, it's lost that now, and it's lost face with Nepal. It's lost face with Bhutan. And they look at it sort of, facetiously now, both these countries, and say, when India sort of wants to flex its muscles, and so Bhutan and Nepal, sort of look at it, really? You think so? And what happened with Pakistan. So that's kind of a, that's India has been watered down a good bit.
And you have forgotten Bangladesh. The recent episode you would have seen.
Yes, yes, yes. You see, but Bangladesh again has economic strength. So even though it can be bullied by India by sheer force, that factor sort of plays as somewhat of a small, very small percentage of a possible deterrent. That's about it. But you see, India has always tried to bully its neighbors. And I mean, it could probably start again, but with Nepal or Bhutan or Bangladesh or whatever, but not so any longer Pakistan. It's a different ball game. There's been a paradigm shift now.
Or yet India would be coming up with another film like Dhurandhar and etc. like that to celebrate its so-called win.
Yeah. You see, their film world and these dreams that they live in are pretty good. But that's what they are. They're dreams and films. Reality has proven otherwise very recently.